Let's look at another type of problem for area and perimeter. The length of a rectangle is 45 inches and the width is 12 inches. Which statement about this rectangle is true? In these type of questions, you're going to have to go statement by statement and find out which one is the correct statement. And then of course, as you go through, we're going to have to mark out what is incorrect about the incorrect statements and prove what is true about the true statement. Well, since we're dealing with perimeter and area of a rectangle, I recommend that we write down the formula for both these type of problems. So here we go. We got area of a rectangle is length times width, and perimeter of rectangle is 2 times length plus 2 times width. Then I put a box around it. Anytime you're doing these kinds of problems, I recommend somewhere on your sheet of paper you write down the formulas. You don't have to double box it like I did here, but it definitely sure helps. All right, let's take a look at the first one, the first statement. The perimeter of a rectangle, perimeter, is open parentheses 2 times 45 close parentheses plus 12 equals 102 inches. Well, let's take a look at that statement. This says that it's for perimeter of a rectangle. Let's look at the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. You got 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Well, I see 2 times the length of the equation, but not 2 times the width. The math might check out, but it doesn't matter. The equation is wrong for this statement. So we're going to mark that part out. And this statement is untrue. Now we can move on to the next one, B. The area of a rectangle is 2 times 45 plus 2 times 24, which equals 138 inches squared. Okay, so we're dealing with area, and this is the equation we're given. Well, the equation for area is a very simple equation. It's length times width. This doesn't look simple. In fact, it's complicated. In fact, it is the equation for perimeter of a rectangle. So that one definitely doesn't work. So we can mark this one out. So this statement, statement B, is incorrect. Let's take a look at C. The perimeter of a rectangle is 45 plus 12 equals 57. Okay, well, the math may be right, but the problem is, if you look at the equation for perimeter, it's 2 times length plus 2 times width. I don't see any multiplication going on here. So this one's definitely wrong. Doesn't work. So C is incorrect. Let's look at D. The area of a rectangle is 45 times 12, and that equals 540 inches squared. Well, that seems about right. Okay, so if we look at the formula for area of a rectangle, it's length times width, and that's 45 times 12, length times width. The only thing you have to do here at this point is check out your math. 45 plus 12 does actually equal 540, and what's even nicer, it has the correct units of measurement, which is inches squared. Remember, with area, we have to count for the horizontal and the vertical measurement. It's a two-dimensional measurement. So that's why the inches are squared. So it can circle D as our correct answer and move on. Remember, if you have any questions, be sure to ask in class.